What's up, gamers? I'm James Dubb and welcome back to the Web3 Champions Lounge. It's a brand new year and we have so many amazing Web3 titles coming out. So I thought I'd take a few minutes to go through 5 of my favorite games of 2023. So hit that subscribe button, go get a drink and strap in because this is gonna be good. 2022 was a massive year for Web3 gaming. Yeah, sure. Crypto itself didn't do that well. Web3 gaming was the saving grace of Web3 itself. So after playing a lot of different games this year, I've gotten into a position where I've been able to test a couple of new games out, see what's happening and get into some communities. And make sure you hang around to the end, guys. I'm telling you, the spot in #1 is actually really exciting. Up until 2 days ago, I hadn't actually heard of this project. The further and further I'm getting into it, it's super exciting. And it looks like I'm going to be pretty hands-on with this as well. It's coming from a massive studio. So I hope you're excited, guys, because I am. The #5 spot, we've got the Fabled. Fabled's a free-to-play action role-playing game that really feels like one of the soul games to me. Set in a world where portals to the abyss have been opened as a guide for your character through various levels, you will face a range of challenges and enemies. The Fabled was built by Octavian Studios, and the team has been building this game for over 3 years. So if you're into lore and questing, this game is going to be for you. So there's 2 main ways of playing the game, on foot or in the air. When on foot, players can choose from different character classes and use a range of weapons like swords, bows, and magic to defeat enemies. Players can ride a dragon, let's go, a dragon mount, and attack enemies from above using the dragon's breath attack, which is essentially a giant flamethrower. So in the game, you can collect rare weapons, artifacts, and level up your characters as you play. If you choose, you can mint these assets onto the blockchain using the Abyss token. Players can then trade, sell, buy, or rent them with other players. The Fabled uses 2 currencies to facilitate transactions, one of them being on-chain and the other off-chain. The off-chain token is called Ashes, which players can earn by defeating enemies in the game. Ashes can be used to purchase soft mint items and potions from in-game vendors. The on-chain currency is called Abyss, which allows players to hard mint items onto the blockchain. Abyss may also be rewarded for defeating bosses and is a primary form of reward for renting, conjuration, and other marketplace transactions. Abyss can also be staked for periodic rewards. As for NFTs, you can buy, sell, trade, create, and rent digital assets with other players in the Fabled. To play the game, you must have at least 1 Fabled character. These characters have a range of appearances and belong to different classes. So there's 3 main classes: gods, demons, and warriors, and each main class has its own set of subclasses. Each character also has specific abilities and strengths that fit their design. The graphics are absolutely breathtaking, the community is very active, and I'll make sure to put a link to the Discord, as I will with all of these titles, in the description. I hope you guys like Diablo, because if you like Diablo, you're going to love the game in the #4 slot. It's done a little differently though. This one's going to be on mobile, so a little something we can play while we're on public transport or on the loo, if you know what I'm saying. Let's get into it. My #4 pick for 2023 is Guild of Guardians by Immutable X. So Guild of Guardians is a mobile multiplayer blockchain role-playing game that is a blend of fantasy and action. Players can build their dream team of Guardians and adventure with their guild to earn rewards, defeat foes, and of course get that loot. The creators of the game, IMX, state that they believe the blockchain game should be both fun and rewarding, and that neither of those factors should come at the expense of the other. You know what's happened with play to earn, how we're moving to play and earn, and Immutable X are doing a massive job of that. So I completely agree with that sentiment. Too many play to earn games are too focused on the earn feature, with the gameplay and graphics being so lame sometimes, but it's not even fun. So the in-game assets include things like heroes, monsters, bosses, items and icons, and environments. So players can purchase additional heroes, team up with other players, or heroes can be found by looting and combining heroes to create more powerful characters. So the full launch is expected to happen in the 2nd quarter of 2023. So this game is looking really good. I've seen a lot of gameplay of it. I've been on the waitlist for a long time. I haven't been into it personally yet. Of course, the game will continuously develop and the following game modes will be added. So guild raids, guild PvP, land gameplay, user-generated dungeons, esports tournaments, social hangout, and trading areas. I always like to try things just a little bit different. You know, something with a little bit of an edge always catches my eye. And that's kind of why I'm picking this next game for the #3 Web3 spot. You know, they've taken a little bit of a different angle, and I kind of like that, you know, a little bit of good and bad, a little bit of bad and good, all that type of thing. The other reason I like this game for number 3 spot, it could have even been higher on the list if it wasn't for the massive bangers that number 2 and number 1. But this game just got put on Steam, and as I've talked about lots of times, mass adoption is what we're waiting for in the Web3 community. So you probably already know which one I'm talking about. The number 3 spot is Superior by Gala Games. So Superior is a co-op third-person shooter where all the city's superheroes are now its villains. You are responsible to bring the safety back to the people. Before every mission, you get to choose one ability to take with you into battle, so choose wisely. You gain levels to permanently upgrade your character. Once you are prepped and ready, it is your time to shine and save the world from the evil that threatens its very existence. Superior emphasizes its co-op nature at every corner. Players embark on their journey in teams of 3. Prior to queuing up, you get to choose which one of the game's 3 protagonists, each with their own special ultimate ability, yeah, and unique playstyle. The roster includes Ronin, Nomad, and Murmur. Ronin is, you know, I guess you could kind of compare Ronin to Genji from Overwatch. The hero is for those who like to get straight up in the face of their enemies and fight in extremely close range. Ronin goes into battle naturally equipped with an SMG and a melee sword to slash through anyone who dares to stand in his way. Nomad offers the sharpshooter archetype in Superior, but Gala wanted to create something that wasn't just the standard sniper. And Murmur, the technological genius who earned her spot to fight among the best warriors in Superior. She's nimble, sneaky, and a little bit of a glass cannon. So Superior is undoubtedly one of the most enjoyable and smoothest Web3 gaming experiences you can actually get your hands on right now. Considering we're in the alpha, it's doing really, really well. So with this game being now available on Steam, we're going to start to see a lot of people coming over to the magic that is Web3 gaming. With just outstanding graphics and riveting gameplay, Superior is one of the few games in the Web3 sector that does co-op gameplay justice. The incredibly unique art style, storyline, difficulty, and sense of victory when you complete a mission, the challenging boss fights, and the obliged communication between your teammates to layer your combos all make for an unforgettable experience that leave you wanting more and coming back to it day in, day out to try out different ability combinations and save the town once again. So the good things about this game: incredible unique visuals, tons of replayability, essentially endless ability combinations. I guess one of the only negatives is occasional bugs and glitches, but let's be real, you know, it's games in, you know, the early stages. I'm sure they'll work that out. Alright guys, so coming up to the number 2 spot in my Web3 gaming picks of the year. This is actually a game I've been playing a lot over the past couple of months. This is a game that, well, this is the first Web3 MMO that I've personally gotten into. I've spent dozens, if not hundreds of hours playing it on my Twitch, and the reason I'm putting this in here, there's just so much on the roadmap. This game is going places. It's a really, really fun game to play. The community is really, really loving and kind, helpful, all that good stuff. The graphics are amazing. It's just getting better and better. So in the number 2 spot for the Web3 games of the year, let's go for Big Time by Big Time Studios. So for all of you that haven't played Big Time yet, and if you want to, let me know. Got the link in the description. For all of you that haven't played Big Time is a free-to-play MMO, so a massively multiplayer online role-playing game that combines fast-paced action, combat, and adventure through time and space. That's what I dig about this. You know, it's not just in the present. You can play in the past and in the future. Explore ancient mysteries and futuristic civilizations as you battle your way through history. So you can play with up to 5 friends at a time. So dungeons, you basically run through dungeons. You can run them solo if you want, or with up to 6 people at once. There's no pay-to-win mechanics in Big Time. So the way they've done this is absolutely incredible. The armor and weapon NFTs are cosmetic. There are different types of NFTs as well, like space, which is your in-game land, your in-game metaverse, and also decorative. But they don't actually give you an edge, which is really, really amazing. So no pay to win, which is outstanding. What I love about this game is it's action-packed all the time. It's free to play, never pay to win, but it is also a player-owned economy. So pick up rare digital collectibles and tokens as you fight and defeat enemies. Collect in-game items and tokens, produce digital collectibles, or just hang out with mates. Limitless environments and adventure instances give you infinite replayability. So set in the distant future, at the very end of time, all stars in the universe are blinking out of existence as massive black holes slowly swallow them up. Big Time is the street slang playing for Paradox Corporate, the company that owns time. Time collisions allow survivors to live in the past where they can come and go as quickly as walking through a door. But something has gone very wrong with the alien technology that powers the time collisions. All the time collisions have started to crash into one another, accelerating the end of the universe as the walls of time and space collapse. The greatest minds from history have been summoned to Evermore Academy at Time's End to teach a new generation of heroes how to solve the crisis. So this is one of my personal favorite guys coming into 2023. So again, link to the Discord down below. I'll also put my guild link down there as well. Shout out to Big Time Warriors. If you would like to get into this game, just click the link for the Ruby Pass and shoot me a message. We'll get it sorted. Thanks for everyone that's made it to the #1 spot of the James Dub most anticipated Web3 game of the year top 5. So coming in at #1, this game is unreal. The team behind it is insane. In the team behind it, you got one of the co-founders of MySpace, someone who used to work with 20th Century Fox, an insanely, massive and well-known organization called Jam City. If you played Harry Potter on your phone, if you've played Jurassic Park, if you've played Disney games, then you'd know who Jam City is. That's why I'm so hyped about this, because they've been working on this game. It's called Champions Ascension, and I'm super excited. So let's get into it. I'm going to show you exactly what this thing looks like. So Champions Ascension from Jam City. Such games like Jurassic World Alive, Harry Potter, Hogwarts, Mystery, and Disney titles. Champions Ascension is a growing and transformative Web3 universe that redefines entertainment, games, storytelling, and real-world experiences. Through Jam City's revolutionary blockchain technology, the world of Masina is full of mysterious places and strange characters. Gods and monsters, heroes and villains. Find out more by exploring the map and reading the short stories. I'm telling you guys, this thing, I looked at it, the first thing I thought is, baby, this looks like WoW. I'm a big WoW boy, and it really reminded me of WoW. Another thing I really liked about this game was the mini games that are in it. So it's not all available yet, but even just the mini games in it are outstanding. Yeah, it's super exciting. So you'll experience true ownership of your champion NFTs with the power to trade and collect in the marketplace. Claim yours now and hold an exclusive piece of this growing fantasy world. Use them to explore, go on quests, craft gear, and fight vicious battles in the arena against other competitors. Collect and trade champions, or use their genes and breed new champions of your own. I mean, that sounds pretty amazing. I didn't actually know that you could do that. It's like Pokemon breeding. So this game's going to offer land ownership. It's going to offer just a bunch of absolutely outstanding, stuff. Yeah, so Jam City has done over $2.5 billion in revenue over its lifetime. The team behind this game is absolutely phenomenal. So your champions hail from many different worlds and backgrounds, but they all come to Masina to chase a dangerous, glorious dream, to conquer the Colosseum Eternal. For some, it's a personal mission. For others, a quest of honor. Failure comes at a high cost, but victory brings a glory only few will experience in this lifetime. Enter a play-driven fantasy world of arena-based combat where death is real, but so are the rewards. In Masina, they worship the god of combat. Blood on the sand is the sacrifice as legends are made. Ooh, this game sounds awesome, guys. Risk, wealth, and possibility. It sounds absolutely outstanding. So I'm super duper bullish on this game, guys. This is absolutely going to be pog. If you want to see me stream this game, along with Big Time and Superior, you can head on over to the Twitch. That's pretty much it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed watching this one. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Out of these 5 games, have you played any of these? Are you interested in them? Did I pique your interest? Is there some of these that you hadn't heard of? All of these things, give me some details down in the comments, guys. I just wanted to share my opinion on what's up and coming in 2023. I'm really excited for this year, guys. I'm really excited to be on this Web3 ride, and I'm excited to have you guys here with me. So thank you so much for coming to hang out. Let me know what you think in the comments. Were some of them great? Some of them not? I don't know. You tell me. What are your 5 most anticipated games of 2023? So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you know when all these videos are coming out. And apart from that, thank you so much. Until the next one. Peace.